Well, good morning. Good, beautiful Wednesday morning. This is the day that the Lord has made, and we will rejoice and we will be glad in it. I'm so glad that you've been able to join me this morning for just a couple of verses of Scripture to point our faces toward a Bible-believing church on Sunday where we can go and we can be a blessing as well as be blessed. Of course, this video will appear the day before Thanksgiving, so I hope that everyone watching, everyone that gets to tune in and to see this video will have a wonderful Thanksgiving, that you will spend at least part of the day in prayer, thanking God for the wonderful things He has done, the marvelous things He has done in your life, for the benefits that He brings to you every single morning, daily, is what the Bible tells us. Today we're going to continue in Psalm 139. Psalm 139, we're going to look at verses 13 and 14. Psalm 139, verses 13 and 14. It says, "For you formed my inward parts. You covered me in my mother's womb. I will praise you, for I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Marvelous are your works, and that my soul knows very well." So when we look at verse 13, it's very obvious that this is praising God for His work even before we are born. When we are being formed in our mother's womb, that we are praising Him, that He formed us. He formed our arms and our legs and our mind, and not only that, but He gave us our personality. He gave us our spirit inside. So He breathed life into us. And it is a praise. And I don't know how many people think about the miracle of birth, but it is just a miracle. When you read the way, and I've studied the way that the baby forms in the mother's body, the growth rate, the things that have to change in the mother's body so that the baby will be fed properly and will form properly. It is just an incredible, incredible process. And then a baby is born. New life is brought forth, and that baby comes into the world and grows and matures. And within just a couple or 3 years, we begin to be able to see their personality, and we begin to see their traits. And it is just a wonderful experience, and it's something that God has blessed us with. But then verse 14 goes on. It says, "I will praise you. I will praise you, for I am fearfully and wonderfully made." Have you ever sat down and prayed and just thanked God for the fact that you are who you are? That you are fearfully and wonderfully made? That if I searched the whole world over, I would never come across someone just exactly like you. I may find people who share similar traits or similar talents or similar features, but no one is like you. No one is like me. And God has a purpose for us. We are fearfully and wonderfully made for His purpose. It goes on, it says, "Marvelous are your works." And when you look at that word marvelous means something akin to separate, distinguished are your works. In other words, they are distinguished, they are unique to you. Marvelous are your works, and that my soul knows very well. And I hope your soul knows very well today that God has made you a marvelous work, that God has made you special, that God has a purpose for you. Now, does that mean that we can't go off on our own and get involved in self and begin to go off the path and not follow the purpose of God? Absolutely, it means that we can do that because God gives us free choice. And there are people out there who are so deep in self that they hold no reverence, no respect for God. They don't remember who He is. They may be able to call His name, but they don't remember who He is. But God is saying, I have made you for a purpose. And David is answering here, he says, and that my soul knows very well. On this day before Thanksgiving, or whenever you happen to watch this video, I hope that you will take a little while to thank God for the wonderful and marvelous person that He made you to be. That you will take some time to thank God for the way that He formed you, for the people He put in your life. I hope that you will thank Him for the way that He walks with you when you walk with Him. I want you to have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Be safe wherever you are traveling. I'm praying for you. I know you're praying for me. I'm praying for this world. I'm praying for this nation. And I hope that you will have a wonderful holiday, and that as you come towards Sunday, that you will find yourself in a Bible-believing church where you can go and you can be a blessing as well as be blessed. You have a great day today, and have a great rest of the week.